Hey everybody, it is time for another In the Wild SK treasure hunt. I'm back at one of my favorite bookstore hunts and I can't wait to go inside and see what treasures await. It's been a few months since I've been here. My FOMO is kicking in a little bit, even though I'm not in the market to buy anything. I am very, very curious to see what we might find. So let's go check it out.
So first thing what I like to look at is the rare and remarkable signed limited shelves. I'm always on the lookout for related authors. Jack Ketchum is one that Stephen King always spoke very highly of. He's now passed away. So a signed copy of a Jack Ketchum first edition for $50. He's a bit grisly and relentless for my taste. Wasn't in the market, but it's an interesting find. So in the especially rare and interesting area that they actually keep behind the register, this copy of The Wastelands caught my eye, as did the price tag of $250 for this thing. But I took it down and I asked if I could look at it, and I said I had a friend who was a Stephen King collector, and so I was going to shoot a little bit of video, and the lady let me do that right there at the desk, which I thought was nice. But anyway, just discreetly checking out this Wastelands. It had some library stamping in it, which is kind of amazing to me. Somebody probably donated the book to the library and they just added it to the collection. And despite that, it really isn't that worse for the wear. I don't see, or didn't see, tape residue or damage of that type. But it is ex-library. The jacket definitely has some visible wear. $250 is no kind of good deal. Easy pass. And then, of course, just the general Stephen King shelves. Always got to check those out. There's another ex-library book, just some kind of random stuff. The Omnibus first collected edition of The Green Mile for $24.99. I actually have that one. It's a really nice edition. I think in the last couple of years I probably paid $2 or $3 for mine. $25 was pretty steep. There's a nice-ish copy of Insomnia. Half Price Books is a great resource for those type of typical common first edition books of the 90s and the aughts. This was a first edition, first printing, in decent shape for $10. So if you're building out your collection, it's a great resource to have. Secret Windows, of course, the Special Book of the Month Club edition that has some rare and very interesting interviews and pieces by Stephen King. You can tell by the color of the jacket, which I barely showed there, that is not a first edition. Primeval, an interesting collection that features Stephen King, one of the more famous ones. This copy is a book club edition with an incredibly bold ex-owner's information written inside the cover there. The Night Flyer made its first appearance in that collection. Oh, just a random horror paperback, kind of a Paperbacks from Hell type of thing that caught my eye. $20 for that thing. Now, someone knows more about that than I do, apparently. Just some movie tie-in paperbacks. I am a sucker for the first edition Signet paperbacks. I actually collect those as well. Don't let anybody tell you that paperback books are not collectible. Like I've said many times before, if you want to collect it, if it brings you joy, it is collectible. But this was not a first printing. And finally, that copy of Frankenstein by illustrated by Bernie Wrightson with an intro by Stephen King is still on the shelves.
So another video where I end up empty-handed. There was some interesting stuff in there. That Dark Tower 3, The Wastelands, really caught my eye. But with the wear to the jacket. The stamping, because it's actually an ex-library copy, I thought the price of $250 was pretty outrageous. So I won't be sharing that deal anywhere because I don't consider it to be much of a deal at all. They are having a 20% off sale right now. So technically, that would have been 50 bucks off, which is a good deal, a good discount, which drops it to $200. But even $200, I don't consider to be a great deal. $200 for an absolutely immaculate, pristine copy, maybe, but a copy with wear and tear and stamping, library stamping, no way. Maybe $50, maybe $75 for that. That was really, really overpriced. But anyway, they price things very interestingly here, and somebody inevitably probably will buy that, and they'll be really happy with it, which is all that matters, I suppose, at the end of the day. But that's what keeps me coming back to Half Price Books in particular, is you just never know. You'll find something that can be grossly overpriced, and every once in a while, you'll find something that is just the best deal you've ever seen. Like, it's what keeps you coming back. First editions of the early Viking books for $10. I see things online on social media of people just getting amazing deals, Doubleday books worth thousands of dollars, or at least hundreds and hundreds of dollars for $10. You just never know. But anyway, thank you very much for your time and for your support of me and the channel. I really, really appreciate it. Wherever you are, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.